I was very frustrated with the way the season turned out for myself. You know, for the first time in the 3 previous years, I put up over 20 homers, and for some reason I felt I didn't hit for the power I wanted to. And you know, it just it frustrated me, and it made me work extra hard. And next thing you know, I really didn't pay a lot of attention to my weight. But when I showed up at spring and realized all the weight I dropped, and I was just ready to go. It was a good 15 pounds.
A good 15 pounds. So you feel much quicker now, much stronger.
I feel stronger. I feel good. You know, I haven't been this light since my rookie year in the big leagues, and you know, we'll see how it treats me over the course of the season.
You talk to a guy like Terry Crowley, and he talks hitting mechanics all the time, and it seems like you go into the batter's box, you've got your own style, very upright, but still down and through the ball. Can you show me some of the mechanics and how simple you make it look so far this season?
Basically for me, you know, my goal is when I get in the batter's box to obviously get a good pitch out over the plate, and from there, as far as a hitting standpoint, first thing I think is knob to the ball, which means going to take you down to the ball, obviously. And then from there, once I contact, I want to force my barrel out as far as I can. I want to try to extend through the baseball as much as possible. And that's try to keep it as simple as possible, and that's about it.
The mindset of a lot of really good hitters is to always hit the ball right back up the middle. Is that what you think about also, too, at the same time?
Absolutely. When I'm in the batter's box, you want to stay in the big part of the field. Obviously, the pitcher's right in the middle, and that's a good spot to start. I'm trying to hit a line drive right off his forehead every time I step up there.
One of the biggest problems I had as a hitter was I couldn't adjust to the breaking ball quick enough. I always looked fastball. When you come to home plate, do you have an idea of what pitch you want to hit and how you're going to approach it?
I think absolutely. There's certain guys you start to get enough at bats against. I can recall a couple of bats this year. I went up there and I was looking breaking ball the entire at bat. And you know, I remember one of them, I hit a home run earlier this year in Oakland on a 3-2 pitch. And I was looking breaking ball, and I got that 3-2 slider, and it happened to work out for me. And there's been other times this year I've walked up there and I'm looking slider, and the guy's throwing nothing but heaters, and I walk right back to the dugout.
That was the hardest thing for me to adjust to. The second half of my career, when I wasn't an everyday player anymore, I said, I got to go up there and see what Cal Ripken and all the great hitters and Eddie Murray, they do. It's tough to convince yourself to look for a breaking ball after you've been a fastball hitter your entire career. What a difference it is. And the ball, what does the ball look like? And for me, it looked like a basketball up there when all of a sudden everything slowed down.
Yeah, I think that just comes to trusting yourself. And the longer you play, the more you realize that it's more about the actual approach you're going to take instead of the end result. I think if you make a good plan, you go up there with that plan, and it's going to work. It might not work, but at least you had a plan in that batter's box.
Well, Ty, I want to thank you so much for coming out here today, joining me on Dempsey's Dugout. It's been a lot of fun. You've had a great year so far. Let's hope everything continues like it did at start. Ty Wiggington, the all-around man for the Baltimore Orioles.